This episode is dedicated to you a rich bitch. It's like, do you realize you're a rich bitch? Because you a rich bitch. And I do mean bitch when you pay for your fucking sport. You pay for your fucking sport. It's like, here, these are this many green leaves to habitate this space. Now, take care of what you need to take care of so that I can do so. And then you wait around all day, and they didn't take care of it. They didn't take care of it. So I have to come to the lobby and be that person of color who's just like, didn't I pay you? Because didn't I pay you? I paid you. Now you want to take the bourgeois. Oh, I'm the working class. It's like, no, no, no. You are the working class. I'm not paying for you to not do that. So I go down to make a payment because obviously I don't live here for free. You don't get a penthouse for free. You just don't. So I go to make a payment, and as I said, it's that same woman. She looks at me and she's like, "Do you need something?" I'm like, "And you know it's Saturday. You know it's Saturday. Like let's cut that bullshit. Let's cut that bullshit. Just I'm here to pay you, so let me do that. Like I don't need to say good morning to you, and like we don't have to be polite about this. You say I owe you money because I had that. I had that incident in another part of California where I already paid, but there was a lapse of like a day because someone made an error, and I had an angry black person come to the front desk like, your money, whatever. Oh, good, that didn't break. All right. Either way, I had to deal with that. I had to deal with that, and I said, you know what, never again. Never again. It was my bad because I didn't check the fucking error, but I didn't expect the nastiness of the. And honestly, like, I don't want to fucking denigrate the company behind its back, so I'm gonna have to fucking file something because I've had several fucking errors, and I understand it's, you don't like it, get the fuck out. It's like, no, 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 I paid for it, so I don't have to like it. I just have to get what I paid for. That's all. That's all, bro. That's all. Because I had to tell that man, that's how you fucking handle your business. I don't mind that you have to handle your business that way. That's how you handle your business. If there's a lapse in fucking payment, it's where that money, where that money. It's like never fucking lose that. Never fucking lose that, for anyone. Like I get that. But do you also get that if I paid you to take care of something and you didn't take care of it in a timely fashion, I'm gonna be upset. I'm just gonna be upset. That's all. Because I have to go down and I have to have a conversation. And I hate speaking out loud at all because the longer they make me speak, the thicker my fucking accent gets. And I really don't like it because I get a bunch of fucking looky loos sometimes. It's like, you are foreigner. I'm like, yeah, I am. And I'm also a local too. What you gonna do with that? Is that gonna blow your mind? The fact that I'm born here, but I sound like this, or could I have a whole conversation about that? Because I don't want to. I don't want to. It's not for me. Cammy. Oh my god, he's such a big boy now. Ah, so yeah, here we are with Echo. Echo's upset. I'm upset. We're all upset. It's fucking rainy weather and we can't really enjoy going outside. And so we're stuck indoors all day. It's wet all the time. But I like the wet, rainy thing. And if I was by myself, I would fucking run around in it. Get muddy. I don't fucking care. Who the fuck cares? But it's just not the way that my life is right now, so I can't do that. But either way, back to the situation. So I get to the front desk, and I make my payment, and this woman, I don't want to call her a bitch because she's doing a job. She's doing her job. But it's that tone. It's that tone. It's that undercurrent of you don't say good morning to me. So I'm gonna hold that as a grudge. I'm gonna hold that as a grudge because I tried to spill the happiness into you. I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm immune to California people trying to make me happy. I'm just immune to that. So she's doing her thing. What you doing, boy? All right. Look how big he gets sometimes. He looks big on camera, but he's like this big. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm holding out hope that he's going to get a growth spurt. I really want him to be a large dog because I don't do small dogs. I mean, it's nice because he's a puppy because, he's growing to love me. He's growing to obey me, which is a good thing because you want that over time because you want a loyal dog, obviously. So, I mean, if you had an older dog, I mean, older dog, rescue dogs, I mean, look, they're fucking loyal. They are super fucking loyal. But puppies is just like, you're looking for something that's literally going to do everything with you. And when you're disabled, you kind of need that. You need a dog that says, okay, I do everything. Like honestly, everything with you. I'm your left arm, your right arm, I'm your legs, I'm your eyes, I'm your nose, I'm everything. But anyway, I make that payment to her and I'm supposed to just walk away, but she's like, how's everything? How's everything? And then she cryptically like said to me, so we clean your room, don't we? I'm just like, yeah, I pay you to. What do you expect me to say? Well, I mean, no. It's like, yeah, I'm a grown ass adult and I pay you to fucking clean my room. That's a job. I pay top dollar for you to clean my room. Not you specifically, but someone you hired. And if they have an issue with cleaning the fucking room, they're more than likely to say so out loud, and I don't mind. Because my room is a fucking gay ass shrine. It's a gay shrine to myself, a full deity. Yes. Some people don't want to believe in shit like that. It's like, no, no. You respect yourself. You learn to respect yourself. See, this is what happens when people are poor all the time. They say to themselves, no, I can't put a fucking dildo like right there. People might have to look at that. It's like, it's my fucking dildo. It's my fucking spot right now. You gotta fucking work around it. You gotta work around your Jesus. You gotta work around Jesus. Because Jesus sees everything. He sees everything. You work around it. Am I in the room? While this is there, it's like hell no. I have PTSD. I have left the room. But if I'm letting you into my room, you gotta fucking do what you have to do. You really do. I'm not the first person to have a fucking dildo there. I'm not going to take down the dildo. Like, no, 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 no. You see, that dildo is a fucking reminder of how gay people are being treated in America. No, I can't go to Florida. I could, and physically protest, but I'm going to protest from California because this is a fight for everyone. This is a fight for all gay people. This idea that these straight people can fucking pigeonhole us and tell us that we're not allowed to display our sexual identity and that we can be gay but we can be the safe gay. You know what the safe gay is? A sitting duck. A safe gay is someone who's oblivious to the fact that these people do not care for your civil liberties. They don't. So I'm protesting. I'm 100% protesting with my Aussie. Best talk ever. If he'll grow, if he'll grow, I hold out hopes. Because right now, I've got pretty much a cocker spaniel. Cocker spaniels are adorable. I don't want a cocker spaniel. I wanted an Aussie. Are you an Aussie? Are you? I can't tell. Look at that face. Is he an Aussie? Is he? He could be. I don't know. Is he? Hmm. But anyway, the way she said it was so fucking creepy, and I was just like, "Ugh, I'm just gonna walk off." And then lo and behold, look at this time. Look at this time. Look at this time. Hasn't shown up. Now, it's not a you come every day kind of thing. It's like, no, no, no. Once a week, I put up with this horrible PTSD event that I have to go through because I say, I'm not going down to laundry services like a fucking washerwoman and going like, no, that's not happening. So, not at these prices. No, no. I paid for what I paid for. You can call me a fucking rich bitch for it, but everybody else paid for it the same exact way. Now, if you gotta fucking duck around needles and meth and blah 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 blah, then you can fucking work around a fucking gay man's dildo. Don't touch it. Don't look at it. Close your fucking eyes and do your fucking job. That's all. That's all. Is it hostile? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. It's your job. You don't like it, then I'm sorry, then don't take fucking gay dollars. Let me save my money and go to a gay establishment that is like, dude, that's not even the fucking biggest one we've seen. Well, I mean, I'm not looking to get that stressed out by myself. I mean, that would just be weird. I like to keep it tight. I like to keep it tight. So it is what it is. But the idea that I had to fucking come to the lobby like some fucking regular person and say, you didn't come clean. You didn't. And their attitude is, we want to see more of that bitchy attitude. I'm like, you do not want to see the bitchy attitude. You do not want to see the bitchy attitude at all. And yeah, there's a part of me that says, well, a man wouldn't, act this way. A man would, just say, well, I'll clean it myself. Yes, I will. It's like, no, no, I bloody will not. I paid good money. I paid good money to enjoy a penthouse, and I want my penthouse cleaned. That's all. That's all. The amount of fucking shit I have to put up with. No, no. This is business. This is business. So when Moesha coming down the stairs and she want to talk to me, or what can I say? West Coast Wanda Sykes wants to say, "Are those two Halsky?" I don't want to fucking talk to you. I don't want to fucking talk to you at all. You think I would? Do you think I would? Do you think someone with two dogs is ever going to fucking talk to you? Ever? No. No. I don't understand Americans. Maybe it's because they don't have people who call themselves lords and ladies, dames and sir, that they think that they can just talk to anybody. It's like, no, you can't. You really can't. Even as a socialist, I hate this because I'm of both worlds. I'm of both worlds because I'm in this position where I am the wealthy elite, but I'm also of the mindset of what the fuck does that even mean? Because if it means that I have more leaves, then that does nothing for me. If it meant that I was living in a town where the cost of living was more reasonable and the people were reasonable, then fine. I'm of the mindset tax me, but give me something in return. Because right now, that tax money just goes fuck all. Fuck all. Oh, the defense programs. Really? Really? How many drones do you fucking need? How many empty fucking soldier positions do you have where no one's fucking doing anything? How many? Like, you don't have to give me specifics, but you do have to give me an answer of how you've been spending my money on defense. But yet, still, when it came to a virus or when it comes to, an electrical grid or whatever, getting hacked from a foreign land, where the fuck are you? Because if you consider yourself the defenders, you defend nothing and expect money. And when you are the military, it's like, well, yeah, of course you should pay us, of course. But me as the veteran, I'm saying no, no. You actually have to show results. You have to show results, and you also have to say why that money that every American gives up is not going to America where it needs it. No American road should be in disrepair ever. But then again, the idea that the roads are in disrepair are also an undoing of America. It's like, do you want America to fail? And America kind of does. America is the Ouroboros eating its own tail. Powerful serpent. Oh, don't get me wrong. That motherfucker's huge. But it's not as connected as it should be, as it could be. How can you be a patriot and still put up with such bullshit? It's love thy country, but the country doesn't love you enough to fix its own roads. The country doesn't love you enough to do something about forest fires. The country doesn't love you enough to say the air outside is bad. And when you share it with certain humans who are selfish, smokers, you're ruining your health. Nobody wants to go back and live in the forest. And yet, that's what this is. I could blame my PTSD, but I've been to San Francisco and I yawn. If it isn't gay pride and Folsom Streets fair, I don't understand what this city has to offer me. The city is what you make of it. I'm just not that interested. I start a lot of conversations on eggs to myself, obviously, but they're all just another day in San Francisco. Is there anything? Is there nothing to see here? That's it. It's is there nothing to see here? Not is there anything to see here? Because I'm pretty sure there isn't. I'm not a tourist. I mean, I came here to not start a revolution because this isn't a revolution. It's just common sense. Some people want to get richer, and that's what this test of faith is all about. It's about how rich do you want to be? Because if you want to be so rich that you have a personal maid, then you have to do more things for that. You have to be more of a capitalist for that. It's like, no, I don't. I don't. I don't. I may not get to my socialist paradise today, but in the middle of capitalism, I paid money. I expect a trade in return. This is the whole point of socialism. The idea that beyond some monetary value, that there are other values, including labor. Some people pay for real estate. It's like, no, I'm beyond that now. I'm not paying for real estate. I'm paying for a lot more in amenities. And today, amenities weren't taken care of. I had to go to the fucking front desk in order to take care of that. And it's just, ugh, why? Why? Why do I have to fucking open my mouth to get something done here when I don't want to fucking speak out loud because I sound different, and it irks me that Americans think they can start a conversation over that. It's just no, no. And I know they don't want to start a socialist thing in here in America, but with with the right people, because we're just being robbed. We're just being robbed. I went for a walk with my dogs, and I don't know how this fucking thing is allowed, but I swear to God, there's someone living in the bushes. I'm like, this is a very expensive, posh place, and somehow it's that California where they just say, no, we can tame them. We can we can tame homeless people. Like really? Like cats? Because I wouldn't trust someone not to just pop out of the bushes. But I don't want to be in that situation. I don't. So what am I supposed to say? Get the fuck out the bushes. Go fucking pay like everybody else. It's like, no, I don't want to say that because It goes against everything that my ancestors stood for. The idea that someone could block off an area and say, oh, only we can live here. Or, we paid money for this, so we're the only ones allowed access to it. That's a shitty way to fucking live a life. Like, whole families are disappearing because of disease, because of American idiocy. And I have to call it idiocy because the idea that we're all obsessed with cars, obsessed with cars. How many people still want a horse drawn carriage? It had the horse drawn carriage, and then the car came along, and you said, I don't need to go back to that. We have evolved past that now. We've evolved past cars. I read an article today of someone right in my area, and it's a driverless car owned by that owned by that Elon Musk and his company. And the person behind the wheel, the driver, the safety driver, just in case the robot, the AI, gets hacked or just fucks up in general. It's like you have a human being there. That guy fell asleep. It's like, we're not going to talk about this. We're not going to talk about this. Ethically, like, how is that not something that you talk about? You say, no, actually, you need like a city hearing on that. Not because one guy fell asleep, it was what is going on that you hired someone who's narcoleptic behind the fucking wheel. That's who you chose to hire. Same goes for politicians. You hire politicians who sleep on the job. They were asleep on the job when it came to COVID, and you still voted them in the next term. Next chance you get, what did you do? You didn't clean house. In some cases, you just fucking doubled down and said, yeah, people died, and you get another chance under your supervision. We'll grant you whatever powers possible to continue to do nothing. That's how you live in America. That's how you live under capitalism. What would the socialist approach to that be? Autonomy. You don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. But that's the only thing that can withstand this kind of situation. It's wonderful that we have a connection to the rest of the globe, but the rest of the globe isn't healthy. The rest of the globe isn't safe. So as much as America and California, wants me to transform into a rich bitch, it's like, no, no, no. I am humble enough to say I would rather live in a society where I can say, I have no money because I don't need it. Food is food. You want food? Go get some food. You want healthcare? Healthcare is there. You want an education? Education is available. You want good, decent people that you can maybe trust? That's a little hard, but not impossible. The idea that rich people are rich and poor people are poor has hurt us as a nation. Rich people, they just buy up land and say, mine. And that's great, but they're not even getting the full benefit of it. If you are rich and a lord, you can be a benevolent lord. You can also be a tyrant, but you can also be a benevolent lord. Whole areas of America are fertile and unoccupied. America is many things. It's not as hopeless and broken as we think. It's just waiting, waiting for someone to notice it, see it for its beauty. So now, this isn't this city or state for me, but I'm gonna keep trying, trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. And yes, this is the only way to communicate with me. I know you want to try and get me to talk to regular people in regular settings, but that's just not going to happen anymore. Number one, because I have PTSD. PTSD. Oh my god. I have PTSD, and then there's the fact that it's just not safe to have a conversation with people anymore. America is an unsafe place to be affluent, to be educated, to be different. So, if you do want to talk to me, this is it. The only way I'm gonna have it. If we have commas, I'm gonna have to fucking get in your face over it. I don't want to because I just don't want to. But if we have business together, then yeah, we're gonna talk. I'll be uncomfortable, but I will fucking chuck that aside if I fucking paid you money to do something for me. We'll all come back to that. You want to throw a fucking hissy fit at me? Go fuck yourself. Really, go fuck yourself. I fucking paid you. Take care of what you have to fucking take care of. Because if not, then you gotta fucking give me my money back. And I'm gonna have to fucking take that to corporate, and I don't really want to because it's just. Like you want someone to come in here. I am. I'm just emotionally fucking drained. Emotionally fucking drained because I really don't want to do this fucking song dance. You know, I have to wait every fucking week. And then the week comes, and then I have to deal with all this stuff with my fucking PTSD every fucking week. Every fucking week. And it's just, I don't want to do it. Like, I have to be a bit more brazen when I say to this woman, I give you money, I don't need to be your fucking friend. Like, I don't have to be friendly to you. It is what it is. You took some money from me and you gave me something in return, but yeah, you took money from me. Money changed hands. We're not gonna be friends. It's just business. It's business. That's all. So no good mornings, none of it. Save that for someone else. Personally, no, 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 no. And maybe if I had more money, I would think of it differently. Of like, good morning, good morning. But no, I don't have a lot of money. I have a little bit of money that I spend on the fucking pen ice. But that's it. Should I be concerned? It's like, no, not really. I get kind of what I pay for most of the time, except for fucking today. But even that, it was, couldn't you just wait another fucking day? And you see, that's the attitude that they had. But when I went down to fucking pay, they should have fucking said that then. Like, why are we now having a conversation where I have to fucking come all the way down there and say, yeah, like you were supposed to take care of something. It's like, no, no, no. When I paid you, you should have said, we're up to like full capacity. Like we don't have enough people, and unless I'm gonna fucking put on some gloves and take care of it myself, yeah, it's just not getting done today. Are you cool with that? Because even if you're not, it's just not getting done with today. Like as bitchy as that fucking would be to hear, and it's just like whatever. I would have fucking said, no, I get it. It's a simple math equation. Two or three fucking people doing an entire building with quality, with quality. It's almost impossible. But the amount of stress and everything that goes into it, why not lean into AI and robots? If you're not physically able to take care of all the fucking people, even though you're booked for all the fucking people, and this is what robots are for. I would probably feel more comfortable with a robot, which is ridiculous because robots are fucking dangerous as fuck too. We need to think of what our future is going to be, because we can't keep with this. Well, the bourgeois, the rich are always, against the poor, and the poor or so downtrodden and so ignorant. It's like just cut it out. Don't you want to go to another planet? Don't you want to explore the fucking cosmos? You think you're going to do that as rich and poor? No. It is brave and cowards that clung to this earth. Will there be robot maids in space? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But if we don't put humans in space more often, we're missing out because this isn't it. Whatever this is, it's not it. I can't go back to television and movies anymore. I'm just done. I'm done with this. I talked about heated rivalry, this whole idea of two hot guys. Yeah, yeah. It's like if I want to watch two hot guys, I will watch porn. Are the storylines as riveting? No. Is it more satisfying? Yes, it is. Like if I wanted to read a book on that, great, I'll read a book. I don't need erotic fiction as television and movies anymore. I moved past it. I moved past television and movies. I'm someone who likes to read. I love a good book. Can I build this socialist utopia? Maybe. Because I can't be the only one in this position of I'm a person of affluence living in a fucking anthill. And there's no nice way to say that. But it is. People go about their days and then they at night or whatever, when their shit fucking ends, they shovel back to hovels to just fucking shitty fucking places. And then they repeat it every day. Why? Why? When there is beautiful space, just beautiful spaces all over this country. And I don't know, I have a penthouse right now, but I almost wish that I just had a tent like that homeless person. I don't want to be homeless again, but the idea that this person is outdoors enjoying fresh air and doesn't have to stress themselves out with anything really is beautiful. I don't know how I'm going to try and sell people on open air concept living, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try because this idea of being indoors doesn't doesn't fit me. It really doesn't. And I have PTSD and I hate it. I hate having PTSD because it means that I'll never be a city person. I like cities, but I'm losing the ability to justify it, justify living in a city. What I really want is to be an outdoor person, enjoying life, enjoying fresh air, going through the trees, and just being a part of nature, being a part of that ecosystem. We like to say, people have clear, defined jobs. Forest ranger. What if you're just a druid? What if you're just a person who goes around and checks the health of trees? Should you be paid for that? Do you need a permit for that? I'm just so frustrated. I really am. I'm supposed to be guiding humans toward being a type 1 civilization, and I don't know how I'm supposed to fucking do that. It's a puzzle I have to solve. I have to solve this puzzle. Find a way to convince people to ask for more out of life when they're so used to struggling that they don't want to stop struggling. The idea of the struggle is more comforting than trying for something more. It's a design flaw. So when all of those captures that they put online that ask you, are you a human? And then they make you look for a fire hydrant or a motorcycle or something like that. I just don't even bother. Because I don't want to be classified as a human anymore because I'm genetically not. And two, I don't know if I have that much kinship with humans. I don't think like them, and I'm not one of them. So I hope to see you on the next podcast.